Well, welcome back to Better Living. I'm joined now by Jason from the liquor cabinet. He has been here before. Let's see, you've brought craft beer. We talked about all the different craft beers. Back before Thanksgiving, you brought wine. We talked about what wine went with turkey. And now we're going to talk about holiday cocktails.
Yep, I think it's only fitting, you know. Who doesn't like a cocktail over the holidays?
Well, who doesn't like a cocktail anytime? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Ironically, a late happy birthday to you, because I understand you and my husband share a birthday. It was your birthday yesterday as well.
Yes, thank you very much.
You're slightly younger than my husband, but that's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
He's old. We like to tell him that. So happy belated birthday to you.
Thank you very much.
Let's talk about holiday cocktails.
Okay.
Is there, okay, when I think of Christmas, as I'm drinking my cinnamon tea right now, I think of cinnamon and peppermint.
Exactly.
Are those the normal flavors in holiday cocktails, or
basically,
does it run the gamut?
Pretty much, yeah, you can drink anything. And a lot of people do punches when they have people over, you know, eggnog with...
How'd I forget eggnog?
Exactly. Eggnog you can always do with a little bit of rum or whiskey, whatever you prefer to put into it. Yeah, anything with cinnamon, anything peppermint schnapps, you add it to hot chocolate. Add it to cocoa. I mean, it really fits the season, peppermint schnapps or cinnamon schnapps, which I brought here today, actually.
Well, so what cocktail are we going to make today?
We're making
and by we, I mean you.
Me, exactly.
Because I'm not capable of making any cocktails.
You can participate in the drinking.
Okay.
We are making a Christmas cookie crunch drinks today, which is basically equal parts of Bailey's, Kahlua, peppermint schnapps, and shaker, basically all you need.
So I'm going to let you shake away while
Okay.
whatever you do, because again, I am ignorant when it comes to this stuff, but I'm going to ask some questions while you're doing that.
Well,
you're making it in an easy container here that you've brought with you, but...
It's actually an improvised shaker. I could not find a shaker this morning, so this will work just fine,
It totally works.
Yeah.
I think people get intimidated, I guess is the word I'm thinking of. Intimidated at home because they think they don't have the right bar tools. At my house, we don't drink liquor drinks. We don't make cocktails. We have wine, we have beer, and that's generally what we serve.
Yeah.
But you are proving to me right now that if I wanted to make cocktails at my house, I could do it, couldn't I? I don't need to be intimidated.
Exactly. And that's why I kind of picked this drink, because it's an easy drink to make. It's equal parts, you know, of peppermint schnapps, Irish cream, and coffee liqueur, which makes it, you know, kind of easy, just all poured into into a shaker.
And I could improvise with whatever shaker. I don't need to have a
Exactly.
fancy...
I mean, this is something that I picked up this morning. I believe it's a water bottle.
Yeah.
So just do that. Shake it up.
And then pour it. See, even I could do that.
Yeah. And I mean, how easy was that? I mean, while we were talking, make a nice holiday cocktail.
It looks good. So I perceive, when I think of cocktails, a lot of times I think of the rim stuff.
Well, I brought something for that.
Oh, look.
Maybe a little bit of...
Little peppermint stick.
Little peppermint stick.
Oh, now that's fun.
Yeah, I could even put some whipped cream in it if you want to get fancy.
Oh, I'm going to taste. I'll let you know. Oh, it's delicious. It tastes like a peppermint stick, really.
Exactly, right?
It's really good.
Yeah, perfect for Christmas, having people over after dinner, you know.
It is kind of an after dinner.
Yeah, after dinner, just sip on it. Yeah, I love it, actually.
That's
it's
really
very
good.
popular.
I would drink that, and again, I don't drink cocktails normally. That's not probably because I just think it's too much work, but that's not too much work, and that would be really good. What about like rimming a glass? What would I dip it in to get it to stick to the top of the glass? Whatever it is.
Actually, just water.
Water?
Whatever you're taking, like lots of people to take the Margarita lid and they just put a little bit of water into it, put your glass over, and just turn it over and then stick it into the salt. In this case, I might do crushed cookies and rim it with that.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing that this morning, but
it was a lot of work.
It was a lot of work in a limited amount of time. Exactly.
It would be very festive, though.
It
would make your holiday party seem very Martha Stewart-ish.
Exactly. There's a lot of stuff you can do to kind of impress your guest. I mean, like I said, adding whipped cream to it, kind of give it a little bit of a fanciness to your drink, and rimming the glass. Exactly. You know.
Does it matter what kind of glass I would serve something like this in, or can it just be my choice?
It can be your choice, but I prefer the little martini glasses. Actually come free with Grey Goose bottles if you come into the liquor cabinet.
perfect. Then I don't have to go back because I don't have any martini type glasses at my house. So
Yeah.
that would make a lot of sense. Let's talk about what all you have at the liquor cabinet that would help me as I get prepared for my holiday dinner or my holiday party next week, or even for New Year's Eve. Then you have all of these liquors, but then you have the mixers and all that other stuff too,
Mixers, the
don't you?
wine, the knowledge to really get you what you need. We can find any recipe that you do need and print it up for you, help you find it, to kind of show you the best way to make it. I mean, anything that goes with alcohol, we can help you out with it.
What about, we talked about this before, but let's remind people, if you're serving a turkey for Christmas, I know at our like Christmas Eve type thing, it's more of a snack type food. You know, we have lots of snacks, so we tend to serve beer, and there will be different types of wine. But if you're serving a full meal, turkey, ham, what kinds of wine should you have with that?
Generally just not dry wines. You can go with pretty much any whites. Most people go with like a Riesling or a
Something
Pinot
a little
Grigio.
sweeter.
Yeah, a little bit sweeter. As far as the red wines, just not a Cabernet. You can go with like a Syrah or a Zin.
Okay. And again, we've talked about before, and I've tasted it, and you got me hooked on that Neapolitan milk stout.
Yeah.
You guys have a ton of craft beers, so any that you have questions about or any you want to try, the liquor cabinet is a place to go. They are just across the line there in Temperance, Michigan. Check them out today and get what you need for this fantastic holiday cocktail. We'll be right back on Better Living.